What's up, everybody? Glad you guys joined in, man. It's stressful times here. Semifinals, let's go. Let's go if you're in the semifinals. I love it, man. Let's make this happen. So yeah, if you guys got questions, obviously throw them in the chat. I see a bunch of questions already, man. And again, I appreciate you guys jumping in here and making sure that I don't talk to myself. So there we go. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up some of my data too, just so I have it. When we start talking about some of these players here, man. But I hope everyone's doing good out there, man. I can't believe we're here on a Saturday. It completely threw my timeline off, bro. Like I'm used to scrambling on a Saturday, getting ready for Sunday. You know what I mean? And yesterday I had to go to a holiday party. I didn't have to, but I went to a holiday party. God, I sound like such a horrible douchebag when I'm like, oh, I had to go to a holiday party. No. I went to one of my very close friends. We had a little get together and it was cool, but man, my timeline was just completely fucked yesterday. So I was scrambling till late in the morning, and then getting up early today too to just kind of get everything going, which is why we're going to get starting a little bit late here on the broadcast today, on the stream today. I'm so used to saying broadcast because I'm a freaking, I'm a boomer. But on the stream today. Anyways, let's go. All right, here we go. Let's get to it, man. Eric Zubert, Merry Christmas to you, dude. Happy holidays to everybody out there, man. I can't believe, like I said, we're here on a Christmas Eve, baby. Semifinals. Let's go. Week 16. Here it is. All right, starters sit, man. One wide receiver, one flex, and then one wide receiver, full PPR. You're projected to lose by only 9. That's actually kind of a lot. 9 points. That's a little bit of a lot of points there. Deontay Johnson, who I like. I like him. I like him in today's matchup. Gabe Davis, Jamal Williams. How do you not play Jamal Williams at this point? And then Goddard. You did play Ingram. Okay. Goddard's interesting, right? Because he's coming back for the first time in a long time. And what does his snap share look like? They were talking about him maybe potentially coming back last week. Held him out an extra week. You got a backup quarterback in there. But I do think that, look, I like Minshew a lot. I'm a Pac-12 honk, and I watch Gardner Minshew play. By the way, how great of a storyline would that be if Gardner Minshew came in there and won one for old Mike Leach, man? That would be dope. Honestly, that would be pretty dope. If I had to pick one flex and one wide receiver, full PPR, I think I'm going Deontay Johnson. And I'd probably go Jamal Williams there. Let me look up some numbers here for Jamal Williams real quick. So he's staying on Carolina, obviously, and Carolina has been giving up about league average stats to running backs in terms of fantasy points allowed. Yeah, they're slightly below average in terms of the run defense, right? 4.47 yards per carry allowed to the running back position. They don't allow a lot of receptions, but that's okay. Jamal Williams actually makes most of his hay through touchdowns and obviously on the ground as well. They are mixing in that third back though, which is very troublesome, man. That's like not great. But I kind of like Jamal Williams right there. It is full point PPR. Goddard has me interested. Gabe Davis, not so much. Too much weather there. I'm not interested in that. In the secondary pieces for Buffalo. They don't even have secondary pieces. They don't have primary pieces in Chicago. the only player you care about probably Cole Kmet in Chicago. I mean, obviously other than Justin Fields. I'm kind of a little bit torn between Jamal Williams and Goddard, to be honest with you. But I think you're starting Deontay Johnson. And you know what, man? Let's swerve it, man. Let's go Goddard there. Full point PPR. Minshew, I love Minshew, but he doesn't have the biggest arm. I do wonder if he throws a lot of underneath stuff. The only thing I worry about is that snap share, man. Like, what's that looking like, dude? That's probably my biggest concern. But either way, I'll go Deontay Johnson and Goddard. But I think it's a coin flip between Jamal Williams and Goddard there, though, man. 2 of 2. All right, here you go. No more questions after this, Zubert. No, I'm just kidding. Marquise Goodwin or KJ Osborne? Everyone seems to be pretty hyped on Marquise Goodwin. My only problem with that, with Lockett out, obviously, my only problem with that is that Goodwin's coming in with a little bit of an injury as well, right? So that has me a little bit concerned. KJ Osborne, that obviously felt like very much a 1 week wonder for KJ Osborne, man. Although I do think he's in a pretty, he's in a better game. Let me just put it to you that way. I think Minnesota and New York will be higher scoring than folks are anticipating here, and Minnesota could be forced to kind of throw it around just a bit. Their defense is that bad. That's the only reason I think that it could be higher scoring than folks are anticipating. The Giants against slot receivers have been really, really tough. They've allowed a 52.8% catch percentage to slot receivers since week number 6. That's actually the best in the NFL. And actually 52% is like, I'm actually shocked by how good that is, to be honest with you. KJ Osborne has he's got some hands issues there. Not the best catcher of the football is KJ Osborne. He's a career 61% completion percentage guy, and playing in the slot, that is bad. If you play in the slot, you want to be around 70%, and for KJ Osborne to be around 61% is not ideal. So I combine that with a bad matchup, and I probably go, I'm going Marquise Goodwin right there. So there you go. All right, here we go. Gangrene, what's up, man? Good to see you, pal. Happy holidays to myself and the co-family. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Chris Moore or Jahan Dotson. By the way, this little light behind me, that's bothering me. I'm turning this way, folks. I'm going to do the old Collinsworth shuffle. All right, here we go. All right, we're good. All right, here we go. Flex spot. Chris Moore, Jahan Dotson. Chris Moore or Jahan. Again, I'm a little bit concerned about the injury for Moore. I'm more worried about the matchup for Jahan Dotson taking on San Francisco. You know what, man? Screw it. Give me Chris Moore. Better matchup. I know he's got a little bit of an injury thing, but overall, I think I've liked the usage for Chris Moore, and obviously a much better matchup against Tennessee. Jahan Dotson's been super touchdown dependent, and they do spread it around. As a matter of fact, I think it's a big-time Curtis Samuel game. By the way, I think it's a Curtis Samuel game. Today could be a Curtis Samuel. San Francisco gives up a ton of production to slot receivers, and I think Curtis Samuel could be leaned on in this ball game. Remember that he does average, 6.5 targets per game. So I would say, before I actually speak out there, let me look that up, because I did write about him here. Okay, Curtis Samuel, I have him as a sleeper. San Francisco has allowed the 5th most completions and the 4th most yards to receivers in the slot since week number 6. And overall they've given up the 3rd most fantasy points per game to receivers inside. And yes, he does average 6 targets per game, does Curtis Samuel. You tack on an extra 2.5 carries per game as well. Getting 8.5 opportunities is Curtis Samuel. And again, real tough defense. I do wonder if Washington will lean on Curtis Samuel just a bit more, maybe avoid Jahan Dotson too, because San Francisco really good on the outside. All right, Matthew Diorno, what's up, man? Good to see you this morning. Marquise Goodwin, Brandon Cooks, or Richie James. Richie James. My gut reaction is to play Brandon Cooks. That's my gut reaction. It's a great matchup against Tennessee. Tennessee's just been getting gashed by wide receivers. So that'd be my thought. My concern, I have a lot of concerns. Anytime you bring up these level of players, there's always concerns. But my concern is that Brandon Cooks is just not there. Like, he's just not mentally engaged. Ever since those trade rumors, it just feels like there was a lot of wind knocked out of the sails there in Houston, and Brandon Cooks obviously was pretty upset by the trade rumors as well. So Yeah, I don't know, but he isn't the best matchup, so I'll go ahead and say Brandon Cooks there, and I would also say he's the best player of the bunch as well. So I'll take Brandon Cooks. Although that's a very close group, to be honest with you, very close group. I don't think it's very clearly Brandon Cooks, but I would lean Brandon Cooks right there. Jay Brendan, what's up, man? Good to see you. Juwan Johnson in that weather? No. Cole Kmet also in some weather? No. Cade Otton. Ooh. Cade Otton taking on Arizona. I think that's your choice, is Cade Otton taking on Arizona. Arizona's been absolutely smashed, hammered, like destroyed by tight ends. I think Cade Otton could get it done. Now, look, obviously, it's a little bit of a split, tight end split, which you never like to see. If I had to rank it, I would go Cade Otton, Cole Kmet very close, and then I think Juwan Johnson, I think we just avoid because of the weather. Cold weather, I don't care about. Snow, okay. Now we're thinking it could be a little problematic, and then you add in the wind. There's supposed to be a lot of wind in that game too. A lot of wind, a lot of snow. It's cold. Juwan Johnson, yeah, I'm just not sure, man. I'm just not sure. Clark Schuyler, big dog, what's up, dude? Good to see you. I will give your best to the Fantasy Zone crew today as well. 3 semis with teams that had Hurts. Ooh, that hurts. You're rolling with Goff against Carolina. So on the road, Goff. On the road, Goff. Do we like on the road, Goff? Guy's got 3 touchdowns versus what is it? 7 turnovers on the road. Does Jared Goff? Minshew. Or grab Foles. Nah, don't grab Foles. Foles is done, dude. Foles is toast. Do Minshew. I like Minshew there. I'm tempted by Goff because Carolina does give up some production to wide receivers, and I think Goff does a good job of distributing. But Goff, cold weather, we're already knocking him down because the weather's going to be in the 30s. Historically, Goff has not done well when the temperature drops below. I believe it's 30. I'm riffing here, but I think if like the temperature drops below 35, maybe 37, I think Goff's numbers do not do well. And then again, terrible on the road. I love Goff. I think Goff's a fine player, but he's got deficiencies, especially in cold weather. He's a Cali kid, man, and the small hands don't help either. But either way, I think we bench Goff today. I like Minshew of that group, to be honest with you. Playing Watson versus New Orleans, no. Again, too much weather, not a great matchup, and Watson's he's still shaky, dude. Danny Dollars. Danny Dollars versus Minnesota. Yeah, go ahead and give me Danny Dimes, dude. There you go. Rev Shane, what's up, dude? Happy holidays to everyone out there. Hope Santa brings you a win unless you're playing me. Yeah, that ain't that the truth, man. All right, Rev Shane, what's your question? You want to start Geno Smith at KC instead of Justin Fields against Buffalo. No, I don't think that's a bad call. I don't think that's a bad call at all. It's a better matchup, way better matchup. The weather, I think the weather is a wash to me. Weather's a little bit of a wash to me there. But yeah, no, I think, look, if you're going for a safety, I think Geno Smith's a play, dude. I don't think he's bad at all. Again, great consistency does Geno Smith give you. Hold on, I'll look this up. I got this down, right? Kansas City giving him 3rd most fantasy points per game to quarterbacks, including 20 total touchdowns to the position since week number 6. That's tied for the most in the league. So let me put that another way. Kansas City has given up the most touchdowns to quarterbacks since week number 6. At least they're tied for the league lead there, right? So great matchup for Geno Smith. By the way, speaking of touchdowns, Geno has had 2+ touchdowns in 11 of 14 games. So I would say you've got to, even with lock it out, I think Geno's got a great chance of scoring 2 touchdowns, right? I wouldn't put him in that 3 touchdown category, but I think he's got a great chance of scoring 2 touchdowns. I think Justin Fields, if he's going to get it done, he's probably going to get it done with his legs. And I do like Justin Fields this week because, again, what do we always say with Justin Fields, right? You want him going up against primarily man coverage. Nah, that's not really Buffalo. Buffalo's primarily zone. But you do want him going up against teams that are good at pressuring the quarterback. and good at get like sack totals, right? Why is that? Because once that pocket closes in, what happens? Boom, he shoots out and he runs it, right? So that was a big part of my analysis last week. Almost hit that projection right on the head, which is dope. And so Buffalo overall, right? Like they do a good job getting to the quarterback. They're top 10 in quarterback pressure rate. Since week number 6. So, they're right there. And I would say Justin Fields has a pretty good day. He's going to probably give you a pretty good floor running the football. Weather's a little bit of a concern. Obviously, the pass catcher's a big-time concern as well. But I think Buffalo will lock up the pass catchers just a bit. Maybe Fields gets out into the open, scores on a long touchdown, which is going to make this call look really bad. But I would say overall, man, give me Geno Smith. I think he's a little bit of a safer play. By the way, if you're new here, I appreciate you guys joining in, man. But, man, if you guys would subscribe to the channel, dude, that would be awesome as well. Got a lot of videos on there that I think y'all would enjoy. I think y'all would enjoy the videos, man. And, of course, we do this every Sunday, what should I say, every game day as well. This is what we do. We jump on the stream. I help the folks out there, man. And we get it done, dude. All right, Jason McFarland, let's get it done here. Merry Christmas to you, pal. You need 2. I'm assuming you mean PPR, not pro. Play DJ Moore. DJ Moore's in a good spot. Detroit obviously struggling against stopping outside wide receivers, inside wide receivers. They're just not good at stopping wide receivers. Isaiah Pacheco or Swift. Give me Pacheco. Good matchup there as well. They're anticipated to win by, 8.5, 9 points. So a big favorite. The game flow suggests, and I went with this last week with Pacheco, telling everyone to bench McKinnon. I look like an idiot. I didn't think Houston was going to keep it competitive. Not only keep it competitive, they were leading at different spots in that ball game, right? So the analysis, which was based on game script was completely flipped on its head, so that one didn't work out too good. But I think, again, against Seattle, it's a good matchup. Seattle's been giving up a lot of points to running backs, and Pacheco in a potentially great game script there against Seattle, as Kansas City is favored by 8.5, 9 points, okay? So, yeah, I like DJ Moore, definitely playing DJ Moore, and I think you're definitely playing Pacheco as well. All right, Fidan, what's up, man? Full PPR, huge underdog, flex question, Akers, or you're rolling the dice on Taysom. Man, people in my mention seem hot and bothered by Taysom, and I understand it, I do, but the weather's looking real dicey. So I'm not too sure about Taysom. I'm a little bit worried there with the weather concerns and all of that. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. That being said, I'm not a big Akers guy. I don't like Akers very much at all. Yeah, and I know you can run on Denver because you can, but I think it's going to be a pretty low scoring game. So I think the touchdown upside's pretty limited. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. Go Taysom, dude. If you're an underdog and you need big points, I mean, between Akers and Taysom, who's more likely to get you 20? It's not Akers. It's not Akers. Taysom could give you 5, or he could give you 30. If you're a big underdog and you need those points, man, I'm down. Let's go. Let's make it happen. All right, Blake, what's up, man? Good to see you this morning. Which 2 running backs do you start non-PPR? Championship game. Championship game? You got a Week 16 championship game? That's interesting. What do you got? Alvin Kamara against Cleveland. I like him. Dobbins against Atlanta. Like him a lot. Aaron Jones versus Miami. That's a tougher matchup, not going to lie to you. And then Zeke against Philly, which is, I think, a decent... Oh, and you got Ken Walker. Which 2 are you starting? I'm okay starting... Well, I want to start Dobbins for sure. I want to start Dobbins, and oh man, the rest is tough. Hold on, let's backtrack. I'm gonna backtrack. I think I definitely want to start Alvin Kamara against Cleveland. I don't think they're gonna throw the ball a lot with the weather, and Cleveland can't stop the run. And Alvin Kamara, dude, come on, man. At some point, they're going to figure out, okay, we got to throw the ball to this dude. No Jarvis Landry today either, okay? So, like, come on, man. Like, he's got to work in the slot. Like, they got to throw him the football. Like, I don't know. I like Alvin Kamara a lot. So let's start Alvin Kamara for sure. It's non-PPR, but I get it. But it doesn't matter. Like, let's get him the ball in the passing game. And let's just make that happen. Okay, so we got that. We got Alvin Kamara, and then, man, I will go ahead and say I'm going to say Dobbins there. I'm tempted by Jones, but the matchup sucks. Miami's giving up third fewest fantasy points per game to the running back position, and it's a little bit of a split with A.J. Dillon as well. I do think A.J. Dillon's just a flat-out sit. I do think it's going to be a little bit more of an Aaron Jones game. But that being said, it's standard, non-PPR, right? So the checkdowns that I think that Jones could get, I think doesn't matter as much. So go ahead and give me Dobbins and Alvin Kamara right there, man. All right, cool. Cho, what's up, man? Good to see you. Superflex. Here we go. Davis Mills or Terry McLaurin? Superflex spot. Nah, go Terry McLaurin. Oh, man, that's it. Oh, wow. Wow. Play in San Francisco as well. All right, I'll backtrack. I'll go ahead and say Davis Mills. It's super flex. Tennessee's secondary sucks, so screw it. Just give me Davis Mills. The reason I originally said McLaurin is because McLaurin is awesome, and you always want a piece of that no matter what. But Davis Mills is in a quarterback rotation, which also stinks. But the matchup's really good. I think if there's like one person who could give you 2 touchdown upside, it's Davis Mills, right? I don't think McLaurin, not against San Francisco, I don't think gives you 2 touchdowns, right? So I'll go Mills there, but I think it is very close to your point, which is why you're asking the question. Thomas Leos, what's up, man? Who to start in full flex? Cam Akers, Deion Jackson, Russell Gage. James Cook? I think we're talking James Cook, right? Or Gerald Everett. Steelers, are they good play, or the Dolphins? I kind of sort of like the Dolphins, to be honest with you. I understand why we're tempted by Pittsburgh, but I do think I kind of sort of like the Dolphins a little bit there. So, yeah, I don't know. It could be higher scoring, but the thing about that, though, I don't ever chase the low-scoring games because that generally means there's a lot of running involved. And when there's a lot of running involved, you're not going to get picks, and you're not going to get sack fumbles, and you're not going to get pick sixes, right? Like, you need a game actually to be kind of in like that sweet spot in the both teams in the 20s where they're throwing the ball a little bit, and it gives the pass rushers time to get to the quarterback. Now, Aaron Rodgers doesn't turn the ball over a lot, but he's been more turnover prone this year. And I do think, too, with troubles along the offensive line, I do wonder if Miami can get home and force a couple fumbles, force a sack or 2. And yeah, I just think you're opening yourself up more to a bigger upside there with Miami D. All right. Full play, I'm hemming and hawing because this is a really tough question, but I'll go ahead and say Deion Jackson there. Full point PPR might be in a little bit of check down mode, so we'll see. Again, that's a really hard one because all these guys don't have great usage. I think if you want safety, you go Cam Akers. I think if you want a little bit of PPR upside, I think I'm okay with Deion Jackson there as well, man. All right, Blake again. Let's go. Fields or Minshew? Weather in Buffalo making you nervous? Yeah. No, 100%. That weather looks real bad. And Minshew is going to be in a dome against Dallas, which is really nice. I'm going to go ahead and say Minshew. I'll say Minshew there. And I know Fields has been fantastic. He's been awesome, but I'll say Minshew there. You guys want some stats on Minshew, man? Like, I've got him, man. Minshew's been awesome, dude. Minshew, okay, here's the thing. Over his last 9 starts, Minshew has averaged now 311 passing yards, 2.5 touchdowns, 67% completion rate. Dude, does that not sound like an absolute locked and loaded starter, like 311 passing yards, 2.5 touchdowns. My boy's throwing to A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Dude, he's got a real good chance here. He has scored 2+ touchdowns in 9 of his last 11 games. He's averaged 22.23 fantasy points per game over his last 9 starts. Okay, I mean, all that sounds awesome. And now he's throwing to A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, like Dallas Goedert coming back from injury. Like, my boy Gardner can play, and he's got a great cast. By the way, in DFS, only $4,800. $4,800 in DFS this week. There is no better value in DFS this week than Gardner Minshew. 4,800 on DraftKings, by the way. So yeah, I'll take Minshew there. Dome setting, why not, dude? Let's make it happen, dude. All right, Blake, I got a little bit of the sniffles today. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on. Do I have anything for it? No. Of course I don't. Okay, well, whatever. Who cares? We're moving on. We drop forward, baby. Let's go. Play hurt. Blake, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. All right, Juwan Johnson. Nah, this is a tight end question. All right, here we go. Komet, Goddard, Bellinger, or Otten. I think I like Otten, to be honest with you, of that group. Obviously, Arizona absolutely sucks defending tight ends. And I do think that Tampa Bay will be looking for a little bit of blood, and I think the touchdown upside there with Otten is probably the highest. Next, I would probably have Goddard. As a matter of fact, you know what? Scratch it. Let me go Goddard. I just got done pumping up Minshew. Fuck it. Let's go Goddard. Throw Goddard in the mix, man. Let's make it happen. Then I go Otten. But I'll go Goddard, Otten. Juwan, we all love Juwan, okay? I was early on the Juwan thing, all right? But, like, dude, Juwan's in that weather. Like, what's up with the quarterback play? Nah, we're not going Juwan right now. Not in those conditions, okay? So I'll go Goddard and then Otten right there. J.R. Flores, man. Good to see you, pal. All right. You got to flex one of these. Half PPR. Zeke, Pittman, Ken Walker. Well, I don't like Pittman. Or do I like Pittman? I don't know. What do we think about Pittman, man? Like, like what the quarterback situation there is crazy. I don't know, man. And Zeke's, by the way, Zeke's been playing really well. Zeke has been playing, Zeke has been playing real good. I think that's going to be a higher scoring game. Give me Zeke. I'll take Zeke right there in a potentially high scoring game against Philadelphia. I think touchdown upside probably a little bit better than Pittman. Pittman's, I don't know, is he ever going to score a touchdown again? Like, what's going on? Can my guy Michael Pittman get a quarterback to throw him the ball properly? That would be absolutely fan-freaking-tastic, which would be great. Josh Allen's outlook today, wind, cold, snow, all that. You add it all up, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. He's so good that weather doesn't necessarily make a difference. He's so good. But that being said, it's like, he could also, dude, against Chicago, like, do they need to score points? Do they need to score more than 17 points against Chicago? I don't think they do. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, and Josh Allen's special enough where he could end up scoring you 3 touchdowns anyways because he's just so damn good. But I think the passing numbers will be down, and I think the running numbers too. It's like, again, I just think they're going to hand the ball off. Chicago can't stop the run right now. I think they hand the ball. I think it's a big Devin Singletary game. If you're asking me straight up, I think it's a big Devin Singletary game. I like Devin Singletary, very affordably priced in DFS as well. I think it's a big Devin Singletary game. Stephon Diggs is going to get his as well because he's Stephon Diggs. But Josh Allen's outlook, that's a little dicey. All right, Min Jordan, what's up? Choose the wide receiver, DJ Chark. Oh, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Let's go. I love these kind of questions. These are all gross options. I love it. You're my people. You're my people, Minnie Jordan. All right, let's choose a wide receiver. DJ Chark, Shaheed. I'm not playing Shaheed. I know Shaheed's been on a tear, and you guys know me. I love Shaheed. But can't play Shaheed, not in that weather. Can't do it, not today. So DJ Chark great upside. Chris Moore, good upside too. Man, you guys, you have a lot of options here, dog. I'll tentatively say DJ Chark, but I tell you what, if you narrow that down and then give me like your real question. By the way, this is for anyone out there, man. Like, give me your real question. And what I mean by that is like, you're not choosing one between 7 dudes. Come on. We all know that's not the case. You personally are trying to decide between 2 or 3. So give me the guys that you are actually considering, not the 7 motherfuckers on your bench. Like, stop it. Stop giving me those questions, guys. Come on, dude. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, you've got like 2 or 3 dudes you're actually thinking about. And that's the actual question that you're throwing my way. I would just say, let's rephrase, throw the questions, throw the guys out there that you actually are asking about, and then we'll go like that. But anyways, I do kind of like DJ Chark in that matchup, and I'll give you a reason why. Because since week number 6, Carolina has allowed the 3rd most fantasy points to outside wide receivers, 10.1 yards per target allowed. That's the 2nd worst. A 75% completion rate, absolute worst mark in the NFL. 75% completion rates to outside wide receivers, dude, that's insane. And Chark played about 80% of his snaps the last 3 weeks, almost all of it outside, and then Jamison Williams has only played about 19% of the snaps. So Chark is their primary outside guy, and Carolina's been giving up a ton of production, like insane production, to outside wide receivers. So I like DJ Chark this week. All right, here we go. Cali Mero, Juwan Johnson. We get Juwan Johnson out of here, y'all. Okay, we're not considering Juwan Johnson not in that weather. No, we're not doing it. Cole Kmet or Knox. I don't think Knox is going to be needed. Bad weather there. Give me Cole Kmet. So process of elimination. I like Cole Kmet in that one. All right. Justine Fields. That's disrespect, dog. That's disrespect, dude. I know, but I get what you're saying. Justin Fields or Justin Herbert, 6-point passing touchdowns. I love. First of all, if y'all ain't playing in 6-point passing touchdowns, you guys need to update your settings, dude. Like, you know how everyone's playing a PPR? Like, the new standard for quarterbacks needs to be 6-point passing touchdowns. That needs to be the new standard. Okay? Like, it just needs to be. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing out here with 4-point passing touchdowns? Like, it's stupid. It's ridiculous. Like, stop it. Why should a passing touchdown be worth less than a rushing touchdown? It doesn't make no damn sense to me. It makes no damn sense to me. Anyways, Justin Fields or Herbert. I like Herbert. I like Herbert a lot. He's been a little bit on fire. And what am I trying to say? Fields has a bad matchup, bad weather, all of those things. And the Chargers, I think, with their receivers getting healthier, Herbert has looked really good. So I will take Justin Herbert right there. Laura and Jim Cooperman, good morning to you. Good to see you today. You need 1 running back, 2 wide receivers. No. No, I'm not setting your whole lineup. Nah, dog. We ain't doing it. Nope, not doing it. Sorry. Can't say. I'm not setting your whole lineup. 1 running back, 2 wide receivers, and a flex. That's 5 positions, homie. What are you talking about? No. Okay. RJ Flip. You appreciate the advice and content. Oh, man. Yippee-ki-yay, Justin Tucker. Yippee-ki-yay. Welcome to the party, pal. Yeah, man. We had a lot of fun filming that one for sure. All right, Blake's back. 1 point. You need 1 for a 6-point passing touchdown. Minshew, Dan Jones, Purdy. I'm not playing Purdy. Not against Washington. Washington's really good. Darnold, nah, come on, dude. Go Minshew. I like Minshew right there. You need 1 for PPR. A lot of tight end questions today. Give me Goddard of that group. Trey S., what's up? Good morning to you, pal. Full point PPR. You need 1 between Rachaad White, Devin Singletary, or Judy. Here's the thing. I would say Singletary, but I myself am rolling out Rachaad White on my team of record because I think Tampa Bay is going to get out to a big lead. It's a small sample size, but Rachaad White has played a lot more has played a lot more in blowouts. And if Tampa Bay is leading by a lot and Arizona looks like they're just dead, Arizona looks dead. They look completely uninterested. They look completely dead. And I think Tampa Bay needs to exercise some demons. I think they get it going offensively. I think Rachaad White has a good game. But again, I would say I think Devin Singletary is probably the smarter play of that group in full point PPR. All right, I got to rip through a bunch, guys, because I am so late. And they're like emailing me now. They're like, "Where are you, dude? My bad. I'm talking to the people. I'm on a stream, dude. Don't bother me." All right, start 2 in PPR. J.K. Dobbins, Isaiah Pacheco, Drake London, Zach Moss. I got to get into my light again. Here we go. J.K. Dobbins, Pacheco, Drake London, Zach Moss. Okay, so you could take Zach Moss out of there, of that group, man. But I do like Pacheco. I like Drake London there as well. So give me Pacheco and Drake London, although Dobbins is so interesting to me. I don't know why, but I just feel like Dobbins is going to have a nice day today, man. But overall, I think give me Pacheco, give me Drake London. It's a coin flip between J.K. Dobbins and Pacheco, but I think you definitely want to play Drake London today. That would be my thought. All right, here we go. Second one from Eric Nadecki. Brock Purdy, Jared Goff. Oh, man. Give me Jared Goff. I know I don't like him on the road, but I definitely don't like Brock Purdy against Washington's pass rushing defense. I think it's going to be a super low-scoring game, too. So give me Jared Goff right there. Austin Slaughter. Yeah, buddy. The Sergeant is in the building. Pick 2 in PPR. You need 2 running backs to start after injuries. Zach Moss, Robinson. Oh, Brian Robinson. Dude, my brain does not work this early in the morning, guys. You guys need to throw me out some names, dog. Like, come on, dude. Like, I can't. My brain doesn't work that good this early in the morning. Deion Jackson. You got Kareem Hunt. Wilson. Nope. My brain's not working. Who are we talking about? Jeff Wilson or Algier? You need 2 running backs. All right. I'll go Zach Moss. I'll go Zach Moss. And I'll go Jeff Wilson. I'll go Jeff Wilson there, I think, is who you're talking about. I don't know. I think, right? Dude, tell me if I'm wrong, dude. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Eric Zubert, Monty or Jamal Williams? Monty. David Montgomery. No, we're not playing David. No. Khalil Herbert's back? No. Hell no. We're not playing David Montgomery. Hell no. All right, here we go. Yeah, man. Hey, dude, if you guys haven't seen the skit yet, go to the channel. Go check it out, dude. Yippee-ki-yay, Justin Tucker. All right. All right, here we go. Yeah, dude, would you guys hit the like and subscribe, man? That would be dope, dude. Let's make it happen. Trippy, what's up, dude? Good to see you, pal. Trippy. Okay, what's going on? Titans or Browns DST? Well, let's not go Titans. Titans are too banged up. Let's not go Titans. Let's go Browns. Something could get crazy there in that New Orleans game, right? Why not? Let's go Browns there. RB2 help needed. Brian Robinson, Joshua Kelly, Burkhead. Yeah, those are some. That is some. You must be in a deep league. You must be in a deep league to be in the playoffs choosing for Brian Robinson, Joshua Kelly, and Rex freaking Burkhead as your RB2. You must be in a deep league, my dude. I like it. You're my people. Sifting through just sifting through the garbage, looking for anything and everything, man. Like, you're my people, dude. I love it. But I will go, even though it's awful. I'm tempted by Burkhead, to be honest with you, but no, I'll go Brian Robinson, man. Like, let's play the best player of that group, and come on, he's got the most volume of that group, man. But let me go Brian Robinson. I know it's an absolutely shit matchup against San Francisco, but he's going to touch the ball 10, 12 times anyway. So there you go. All right. This is the most underrated game day live stream for sure, man. Like, low production. Like, I'm in a goddamn conference room, man. Like, I'm over here I don't know, man. Yeah, this is super, super low budge, and you know me, man. Like, this is what we do. It's all good, man. But we have fun. Do we not? Chad, do we not have fun? We have fun doing this damn thing, man. So, yeah, dude, it's all good. All right, Eric's I love the handle. Eric's. Is that your real name, dude? That's kind of a dope name, to be honest with you. All right, your running backs are Mixon, Najee, Kamara, Dobbins, and Kenneth Walker. Oh, it's one of these questions. All right, half point PPR. Which two do I start? Do I flex a third over Hopkins? Oh my gosh, dude, you've got a lot of things here. Well, let's play Mixon. Let's go ahead and start Mixon. And man, you've got a deep ass team, dude. You're the exact opposite of my other dude. This is the you. I don't think this must be a pretty shallow league. 10-teamer, I'm assuming. Might be a 12. If it's 12, you're loaded, bro. I love this team. Let's go. Joe Mixon. I'll go Mixon and Kamara here. And do you flex a third over Hopkins? Yeah, you start one of these dudes over Hopkins. I'll go Dobbins over Hopkins. How you like that? But again, I think if you want to play Hopkins, I think that's fine. He's generally quarterback proof, but man, we're like down to our third string quarterback there. And again, Arizona looks checked out. They look done. They're playing like they're double parked. I'm telling you. All right. Clark Schuyler, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? No, it is not a Christmas movie. People who say, I jokingly said it's your favorite Christmas movie, but I'm just saying. People who say that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, they're trying to be like contrarian. And I appreciate I'm a contrarian, but like deep down inside, it's not a Christmas movie. I don't want to get into the whole reason why it's not a Christmas movie, but it's not a Christmas movie. Come on. It's not a Christmas movie. You know what I mean? It's not a Christmas movie. Thorbear. What a name. What a handle. Thorbear. Let's go. Standard scoring. You need a flex. Gabe Davis, George Pickens, Tyler Algier. Yeah, again, my people. Thorbear's my people. Sifting through the trash, baby. Let's go. All right. Gabe Davis, hard to sit Davis, hasn't done much. Yeah, dude, he is so volatile. That being said, no Jalen Johnson, and Chicago's defense kind of sort of sucks. But really bad weather, which makes me a little bit nervous. I don't think they're going to have to throw the ball a lot to win against Chicago. All right, so I will take Gabe Davis out. I kind of like. I kind of sort of like Tyler Algier. No Calais Campbell on that defensive line. That's really good. Rookie quarterback, they're going to run the ball. Give me Tyler Algier in that spot. I'll take Tyler Algier. I don't love it, but again, we're sifting through some stuff, baby. Let's go. All right, I got to rip through some of these, and I got to go. Sean F., man. Hey, by the way, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, come on. Help your boy out. Let's make it happen. Sean F., McKinnon or Mike Williams? I'm going McKinnon right there. Trippy, Chris Moore, Richie James, full point PPR. I'm not a big Osborne guy, but I will go ahead and take Chris Moore. I'll take Chris Moore of that group of very disgusting wide receivers. Lucius, what's up? Dak or Minshew this week? Dude, you know what? Bold call. I'm going to say Minshew, bro. Jennifer Matney. Christian Watson worth a start over CD Lamb, A.J. Brown, Aaron Jones, Tony Pollard, Stevenson? No. The return of Romeo Doubs really mucks up that passing game, and it's a low-volume passing game anyway, so no. You don't trust Taysom this week. Is that wrong? No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. People are hot and bothered in my mentions about Taysom Hill. I don't really understand. He's a very boom or bust player. I like him. I'm just saying he's boom or bust. He can give you 5, he can give you 25. We don't know. All right, Malk, Dobbins or Latavius Murray? Let's go Dobbins right there. I like Dobbins a lot this week, actually. KJ Osborne, Matt Collins, or Lazard? I'll take Lazard, a potentially higher scoring game. Again, KJ Osborne not in a great matchup, and Matt Collins, nah, we're not playing Matt Collins. Come on, Luka Magic, baby. Walker or Pollard? Half PPR. Ooh, that's tough. Give me Walker. Give me Walker. The injury concern is a little bit troubling, but overall, I like the upside for Walker. Marcus Aguilar. Chargers, Bucks, Lions DST. Give me Lions DST. No. Sorry. Give me Bucks DST. Forgot that they're playing Arizona for a second. Cousin or Brady? Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins. Yeah. I feel confident about that one right there. Kirk Cousins. Thomas Leos. Dulcich or Komet? Man, I want to say Dulcich. But what the fuck is going on with that offense, dog? Like, I thought it was Dulcich last week. And they throw a freaking Eric Tomlinson? Come on. What's happening there? Dude, I'll go Komet. Golly, I want it to be Dulcich, though. He's a good-ass player, dude. Best league setting, in my opinion. It's PPR. It's not standard. It's PPR. I'm a PPR guy. Die Yards is a fantasy Christmas movie. Yeah, it is. I wish I could be like one of those movie trailer guys. That would be great. Can you imagine? I'll just do the rest of the questions like this. Pick 2 PPR, Flex, Diggs, Patterson, Moss, or Dotson. Sounds so much more epic that way. You know what I mean? All right, flexing Diggs. We're talking about Stephon Diggs? Come on, dog. What are you talking about? Of course you're playing Stephon Diggs. What? We're playing Stephon Diggs, guys. We're playing Stephon Diggs. Come on. And I will then flex Moss over the rest of that group too. All right, there you go. Mixon or Walker. Dynasty Hot Sauce Pod. What's up, dude? Good to hear from you guys. Been a minute, hasn't it? Mixon or Walker. I'll go Mixon there. Oh my God, I'm so late. You know what, guys? Dude, I'm so sorry, guys. I gotta go, man. Chargers, Bucks. I like the Bucks. DJ Duvernay. What? Duvernay, you're in the chats. Let's go. Devin Duvernay. Okay, I like it. Hopkins or Montgomery. I'll go Hopkins because I'm not a Montgomery guy. Bad matchup. Blah 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 blah. Oh, you're leaning Montgomery though. Bad weather for Arizona. McSorley throwing the ball, and he blows. He does suck, dude. He sucks real bad. But Nuke has pretty much been quarterback proof, so I think I still like Nukes there. Okay, Laura Cooperman, Jim Cooperman, your revised question. All right, here we go. You need one in a flex. Chark, Foreman, and Algier. Thank you. Thank you for revising, dude. Thank you. All right. But I like Chark and Algier. You know what, Malk? You're totally right. I sound like Steve-O, not a trailer announcer guy. You're right, dude. My voice isn't good enough. It's not good enough. Thanks for pointing that out, Malk. Dick. Oh, yeah, you're right. But I sound like Steve-O. I sound like a completely warped, weird-ass movie announcer guy. It's not very good. Anyways, whatever. Anyways, I appreciate you guys, but I got to go. It's so late, and they're going to get mad at me. All right, man. Hey, for everyone out there in their semis, man, good luck to you. And, of course, if you got more questions, find me on Twitter. And go check out the videos on this channel, man. We have a good-ass time. They're all funny. They're still funny even today. I don't care. All right, anyways, we'll see you. Peace.